I'm going to show you how to use a GUI for this. So far, I've been doing everything in the command line. Honestly, this is how I work, but I really like command lines. That's why I teach a whole class on the command line, because I like it so much. I know not everyone's in the same boat as me. There's lots of tools. I've seen people using various tools throughout the day, which are all great. I'm going to show you how to use like a web-based one. So having learned MySQL first, it was the first relational database that I used extensively at work. It comes with PHP admin. Basically, everyone that uses MySQL has at least used PHP admin to some degree. There is a very similar project for Postgres called pgadmin. There's another one that's also called like a PHP Postgres admin or something like that. That's actually almost a clone. So if you want to use that, you can. Anyway, we're not, but I am going to show you how to set up pgadmin. So I'm going to kill my SQL database right here. And then this is this directory that I'm in right now. It's just the same. It's the same one that we've been working in with all of our projects. You'll notice that there is a Docker Compose file that I checked in there that looks just like this. You don't have to know a damn thing about Docker Compose. I do talk about it in my containers course if you want to learn more about Docker Compose. But all this is going to do is it's going to start two containers. It's going to start the container that you and I have been working with, this one, the BT Holt Complete Intro to SQL. And it's also going to start another one called pgadmin, which you can see I'm pulling directly off of Docker Hub. It's just a web server that connects to your Postgres database that can run queries for you. Okay, so keep in mind that I gave it a default email of admin@example.com. You will need that here in a second, and the password is the very safe and secure password. Yeah, highly suggest you use this for all of your passwords all the time. Okay, and then it'll be exposed on port 1234. So you should be able to come in here. Notice I have nothing running in because I killed my container. If you don't kill your container, it's going to conflict on the port, just so you know. I'm going to say docker compose up. Now I have all this stuff already downloaded and ready to go. There's a good chance that you are going to have to download the pgadmin container, which will take a little bit longer than mine. But once you see something like this that says Postgres apps-pgadmin-1, well, this part was probably different. But this part, the pgadmin-1, is probably the correct one. Once you see that that's working, you should be able to go to your browser and go to localhost:1234. You'll see something that looks a lot like this. Okay, put in your super secure, very top secret admin@example.com. and password, because we are people of class that use secure things. I literally updated this yesterday and they released a new version. Typical. Anyway, I pinned it to 6.12. You can probably update this to 6.13. I doubt much changed. Okay, by default, it will not connect to your database. You actually have to go and set that up. So I had that step-by-step with pictures here. You're going to click Add Server. You have to add a couple of things. And then once you've done that, it'll connect to your database. So let's go ahead and do that now. We're going to add new server. Give it some sort of name. Does not matter. I called mine DB. Click on Connection. The host name is going to be DB because this is on a Docker network, so it actually names the name of the host, whatever you called it. We called ours DB, if you look in your Docker Compose file. Port 532, that's exactly what we want. Maintenance database is Postgres, that's correct. The name of our user is Postgres, and the password, if you remember, again, very secure passwords here, LOL. And you can save the password there, and you can click Save. lo and behold, we now have all of our stuff in a nice little GUI for us to interact with. So I am by no means a pgadmin expert. I don't really use it very much, but it is undeniably a very useful tool. So if you prefer a GUI, here you go. This is what you get. This is what I'm giving you. You get no more from me. The thing that I did find useful in here is we can just like click Query Tool, which is right here, or you can also use Tools, Query Tool. You can come in here and say, looks like it's connected to Recipe Guru. Let's connect this instead to server DB, database. You can switch it to OMDB right here and click Save. That's fine, I don't care. Postgres, so you can see here now I'm connected to OMDB, Postgres at DB. We are going to select star from movies. So you can see you get like a nice little autocomplete here. Limit 5 and press play. You can see here I get like a nice table output of all the stuff that I got back. Again, I don't really know very much about pgadmin. But I think if you go back here to dashboard, you'll actually get like a bunch of information about it. You can see the sessions that I've had, the transactions per second, how much it's blocking out, tuples, tuples, whatever you want to call that, in and out. Pretty cool stuff. I showed you how to set it up with Docker Compose because that was easy for us to fit in, but you don't have to use this with Docker Compose. You can just like set up pgadmin locally on your computer. It's just a web server. I think it's all written in Python and Flask, if I'm not mistaken. All right. So you have the instructions there. You can see how to do it yourself. You can lead this up if you want to. You can write the rest of the queries for the rest of the class on this if you want to. I'm going to go back to the command line because that's my safe place.